on that little riser, and that allowed him to get a little space.
And Powers now back in control of this race. Again, when you're on the front, you can control where you rest and where you don't. So Powers is looking for more rest, but Hyde isn't in control. He just hit the last step on that bunny hop section. That's the kind of mistake that'll cost you the national title. And if you would just have two riders out there, you can't afford to do that. There's so much intensity in what's happening. Every single decision matters, every single moment. How do I feel? Can I go for an attack? Can I fake an attack? I mean, really, the tactics involved in trying to win a two-up finish of a national title is very complicated.
Kerry Warner in third. Tobin Ortenblad has now dropped back to fourth place. Jack Kissenberth sitting in fifth. Tristan Cowie in sixth. Curtis White in seventh. But we go back to the front as Jeremy Powers continues to ride here with Stephen Hyde on the wheel. Hyde will not let Powers go. He's already launched one attack, but I have to think that Stephen Hyde has one more card to play here.
Very close to that back wheel. Hyde might be going for a pass right here. He is just inches away from Powers, but that only means that if Powers crashes, then so will he. You have to be able to ride your own race. A little bit of a slip right there. Powers going for the bunny hop, almost taking out that front wheel of Hyde, but he's going to try and keep on the gas. He's got Hyde in trouble with just a little bit of power.
Look, that's why Jeremy Powers wants to ride on the front. He wants to choose the line, and Hyde lost his line, so he had to dismount. It didn't really slow him down, but that does burn a little bit of energy having to dismount and remount.
Overall speed right here is so high that it's really tough to find a place to attack. Even if you wanted to, Hyde right now is running out of opportunities. He's either got to do it on the run-up or he has to do it in this next section after the off-camber. This right-hand turn, going to curl around. He's going to try and line him up for a big pass. Here we go. He's going to stand up. He's lining up a little bit wide, trying to get a little bit of speed, a little bit of momentum. These two, this is a downhill section, people. This is not uphill. They're trying to race into this downhill corner. Barely any traction for anybody, even if you're going half the speed. So these guys are absolutely pushing their bikes to the limit.
Well, you know, as the Belgians say, oi, 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 and I don't think there's a more appropriate time. Here goes Stephen Hyde. He's trying to make the passes. Hyde goes wide on the outside line. It's a drag race. Stephen Hyde and Jeremy Powers, and Hyde moves into the lead.
Talk about shutting the door. There is no room right there. That is absolutely taking the line away from your competitor in one of the most simple ways ever. Just get in front of them and make them decide whether or not they're going to hit the brakes or not. So big move by Hyde. He's going to be going up this run-up. We'll take another look at that as soon as we can. That is going to be such a big move. Look at this. He accelerates two different lines here, and he holds it. It is side by side, but Hyde had the advantage of just a couple inches in front of him.
All right, so Hyde leads on to the Shimano run-up, and a little bit of a gap back to Jeremy Powers here. No reason for Powers to panic, but Hyde is widening the gap here coming up to the top of the Shimano run-up.
No, this is really where the game goes down. Hyde looks over his right-hand shoulder, realizes he's got a small gap, and is this going to be enough? You don't want to rip your derailleur off here. This is something that almost ruined his race last year, but Powers following very, very closely, trying to get over there as fast as possible too.
Barring any mistakes by Stephen Hyde, I think we just saw the race-winning move just a few seconds ago as Hyde powered by Jeremy Powers, and Powers now just cannot respond. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the tank is empty, but Stephen Hyde is now dominating Jeremy Powers on the final lap.
The tank is absolutely empty, guys. This is really the end of the line right now for this national title. If he's not behind Hyde, he'll run out of chances, but Hyde letting it rip a little bit, sliding around both corners. That better not be because of a flat. That better be just because he is going so fast.
Well, I said Hyde made a big bet earlier. Now he's just going all Hyde.
We'll take another look at that slide around the corner as soon as we can, but Hyde right now has got this gap and is building it. Powers trying desperately to get back up to speed, but wow, that last descent was just so good.
Well, if you are not on the edge of your seat right now, go get your heart checked immediately, because you must not be watching the same race that we just saw over the last hour. What a duel at the front between Jeremy Powers and Stephen Hyde, but now it looks like Hyde will ride to his second consecutive national championship for the Cannondale Cyclocross World Team.
Hyde right there taking a look over. He can't see Powers. Powers knows it is over.
Wow.
That is the gap right there. Hyde is going to go for his second title in a row. Jeremy Powers, maybe his last nationals here in America.
Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Stephen Hyde zips up the jersey with one on his sleeve. The defending champion repeats in Reno 2 in a row for Stephen Hyde.
Such a battle right there. Huge, huge victory for Stephen Hyde. Really just saving that move, making sure he's able to capitalize on it. Jeremy Powers answering, controlling, putting every single bit of power into those pedals.